Hello friends, hope you are fine. Do subscribe the channel, hit the bell icon in order to receive the notification for the upcoming videos. This content, unique content, you won't find such a content, to the point content on any channel. So if you are receiving such an information on with the astrology regarding planets and placements and everything, that's important in order to know about a chart or a kundali, so you are receiving the content freely. Do subscribe the channel freely, and do share it as much as possible, so that this content reaches those who need this content and who need these things to know about their chart and about their life. So let us begin. Ketu in the third house, what results Ketu gives in the third house? As I mentioned in the previous podcast, that Ketu is a planet uh, of generic of general malefic nature, isn't it? Generally it's malefic for all ascendants, and in few ascendants it gives results to some extent, but we can't generalize it as a benefic planet. It's a shadowy planet, but Ketu creates usually destruction in the lives of the people, and there are cases when it remains silent, and there are cases when it uh, destroys a person. It snatches everything from the person during its mahadasha and during its antardasha especially. Now Ketu in third house, Aries ascendant, it involves the person in wasteful ventures when it afflicts its house of placement and afflicts the houses aspected, and other planets if placed in seventh house, ninth house, and 11th house, they will also get affected due to Ketu, and it will involve the person in wasteful ventures and cause losses. The person will not be able to take initiatives in life. The initiative taking power will be quite low, and causes sufferings to younger siblings, makes the person introvert, troubles father, as its aspects the ninth house, so spoils marital relationship. uh, but if Venus is strong in case of Aries ascendant, the effect will not be much higher, and the marital issues will not be much and causes loss of income or no income during its uh, antardasha, during its sub period. But if Saturn is strong in Aries ascendant, and if Jupiter is strong, and if Venus is strong, marital problems won't be disturbed. Marital life, it will not be disturbed, and the issues with father will not be created, and there will be no loss of income to such an extent if Saturn is also strong in case of Aries ascendant chart. Now this is a Taurus ascendant. In case of Taurus ascendant, it creates destructions, because Ketu for a Taurus ascendant is a is a destruction, isn't it? If it afflicts its place, if it afflicts its house of placement and afflicts the houses aspected, and the planets, if any planet is placed in seventh house, ninth house, and 11th house, they will also get afflicted, and their general significations and particular significations will get disturbed. So it involves the person in wasteful ventures and causes losses, causes sufferings to younger siblings, makes the person introvert, troubles father, spoils marital relationship, and causes loss of income or no income in its antardasha. Now in case of Taurus ascendant, if the in case of male, if Venus is strong, the marital problem will not be much. Marital problem will not be there if Venus is strong. And in case of female, if Jupiter is strong, marital problem will not be like that. And most importantly, if the houses aspected, the general lords of these houses aspects, they are strong, the problem created would not be. But usually Taurus ascendants, they remain disturbed throughout their life, their health remain unstable, and there are proper remedies to stabilize their health. And because it's the only ascendant who faces the multiple number of malefic planets that no zodiac sign face, and he's involved in such a problems that each and every transit affects him badly. This ascendant, that's Taurus ascendant. Now let us move to Gemini. Gemini Ketu in third house, uh, if sun is strong, that then there is no problem. In case of Taurus ascendant, I forgot to mention, if moon is strong, the problem created by the Ketu will not be like that, it will be much lower uh, comparatively if moon is strong in the chart. Now Gemini ascendant, so for Geminis, it's the placement. If it is afflict this house of placement, it will create problems. But if sun is quite strong, 100% strong, fairly strong in the chart, the problem created by Ketu will not be like that. But if the houses aspected, will get disturbed. If Jupiter is weak in the chart, marital problems will be there. So Ketu in third house involves the person in wasteful ventures and causes losses, causes sufferings to younger siblings, makes the person introvert, troubles father, spoils marital relationships, and causes loss of income or no income in sub periods or antardasha. If Mars is strong, the loss of income will not be there, to such an extent. If Saturn is strong, the trouble with father will not be there, it will be quite minimum, isn't it? So these are the factors which need to be taken into consideration while studying the effect of Ketu in third house in case of Gemini ascendant. Now let us move to the Cancer ascendant. The Cancer ascendant native, Ketu, gives to some extent good results for this ascendant, based on the nature of moon, because in most instances nature of moon and nature of Ketu that matches, because both are karakas of significators of spirituality. But it can't be generalized that Ketu is a benefic planet for Cancer ascendant. It's not like that. Now if Mercury is strong, the harm done by Ketu to this native will be quite low. There will not be such a problem in case of this native. Now if um, the houses aspected, that will get disturbed. So Ketu in third house of Cancer ascendant will involve the person in wasteful ventures. He'll not be able to take ventures in his life, take initiatives in his life. But if Mercury is strong, the harm done to the native will be low. Cause sufferings to younger siblings, makes the person introvert, troubles father, spoils marital relationship as well, and causes loss of income or no income in the sub periods. But if the sun is strong, the marital problem will not be like that, it will be quite minimum if sun is strong. And similarly, if Jupiter is strong, the trouble done to father will be low, and if Saturn is strong, the loss of income will be low. So this is the Cancer ascendant chart. So far as Leo ascendant chart is concerned, it's if sun is strong, the harm done by Ketu, and if Mars is strong in the chart, the harm done to this ascendant will be low. But if it afflicts its house of placement Ketu, it will create problem in the third house. And if Venus is fairly strong in the chart, the harm done to the native by Ketu will be low. Now if it harms, what will it do? It will involve the person in wasteful ventures and causes losses, causes sufferings to younger siblings, makes the person introvert, troubles father, spoils marital relationship, and causes loss of income or no income in its sub periods or antardasha and mahadasha as well. But in case of Leo ascendant native, if Venus is strong, the problem in taking initiatives in life, that will be low, and the marital issues will be quite minimum if and only if Saturn is strong in the chart. And if Mars is strong, the trouble done to father will be negligible, will be low. And if on the other hand also the this Saturn is strong, the loss of income will not be like that. So these are the main factors that need to be taken into consideration while considering Ketu in third house in case of Leo ascendant. Now Virgo ascendant, one of the most deadly planet for Virgo ascendant, apart from Ketu, apart from Mars, Sun, is Ketu. Ketu creates extremely, extreme and strange problems in the case of Virgo ascendant native. So he faces, pain in shoulders as well. There are issues in chest as well. It leads to asthma as well in case of Virgo ascendant, because Virgos are, by health they are unstable, but there are proper remedies to stabilize their health. as I have given consultation of many Virgos, their health is quite stable. Now that's another part. Now discuss if it afflicts its house of placement, what will happen. It will involve the person in wasteful ventures and causes losses, cause sufferings to younger siblings, and makes the person introvert, troubles father, spoils marital relationship, and causes loss of income or no income in its sub period or antardasha. But in case of male, if Venus is strong, there will be no problem. If in general, if Venus is strong, there will be no issues in marital life of the native, and Ketu won't do any harm to the native in case Venus is strong in the chart. And in case Jupiter is strong, there will be no trouble with the father. And if Moon is strong, there will be no loss of income to such an extent as expected by the affliction of Ketu in the chart. So these are the main parameters that need to be focused while considering effect of Ketu in third house in case of Virgo ascendant. Now, Libra ascendant native, Ketu in third house. If Jupiter is fairly strong, so the harm done to Ketu, harm done by Ketu to this ascendant, that will be quite low. But if Jupiter is not strong at all, so it will involve the person in wasteful ventures and causes losses, causes sufferings to younger siblings as well, makes the person introvert, troubles father, spoils marital relationship, and causes loss of income or no income in its sub periods or antardasha and mahadasha as well. But in case if Mars is fairly strong in the chart, the marital life will not be affected to such an extent by Ketu. And in case Sun is strong in the chart, the harm done to income, a loss of income, and all that, will not be to such an extent. In case Sun is also fairly strong in the chart, and the planets placed in 7th house, 9th house, and 11th house in case of a birth chart, they will get afflicted by Ketu, and it will create problem in the life of the native. Now let us move to the Scorpio ascendant. In this Lagna, Ketu gets exalted. In Scorpio, it gets exalted to some extent, and to the great extent, I will say that Ketu gives good results in case of, but under specific conditions. It's not always. Ketu creates destructions as well in case of Scorpio ascendant natives, but in extremely exceptional cases, we find that it gives amazing results for this ascendant. But now if it afflicts its house of placement in the chart in third house, what will it do? It will involve the person in wasteful ventures and causes losses, causes sufferings to younger siblings, makes the person introvert, troubles father, spoils marital relationship, and causes loss of income or no income in its sub period or antardasha. But if Mercury is strong in the chart, there will be no loss of income like that. And if Moon is also strong, the trouble done to father will not be to such an extent. So these are the main parameters to be considered. Now Sagittarius ascendant native, if Saturn is strong, fairly strong in the chart, the harm done to the native by Ketu will be quite low. And there will be, in case if it afflicts its house of placement, there will be marital problems, there will be trouble to father as well, lack of initiative, taking power in the life of the native, that will be there. And in case Venus is fairly strong, the loss of income will not be like that, that will be quite low. And in case Venus is not strong, the afflictions to the 11th house will lead to loss of income or no income, especially in its sub period or antardasha. Now let us move to Capricorn ascendant chart. Capricorn ascendant, Ketu in third house. Ketu is not so much destructive in case of Capricorn ascendant, but it will create problem if it afflicts its house of placement and afflicts third house, 7th house, 9th house, and 11th house. The significations of the houses aspect will suffer during the antardasha of Ketu. And in case Moon is not strong in the chart, there will be marital problems in the life of native. In case Mercury is not strong, there will be troubles with the father, there will be troubles with respect to general fortune, isn't it, with respect to foreign travel as well. And in case this Saturn is also strong, there will be issues in the life of the native. So there will be everything going out and missing out of life. So these are the main parameters to be taken into consideration. Now this is Aquarius ascendant chart. In Aquarius ascendant, if Mars is fairly strong, there will be no issues with respect to Ketu. But if it afflicts its house of placement, and Mars is fairly strong in the chart, and the harm done to the native by Ketu will be quite low comparatively. But the houses aspected will suffer. The significations of the houses aspected will suffer during Antardasha of Ketu. But if Sun is fairly strong, the harm done to marital life, that will be quite minimum. And if Venus is strong, the trouble done to father will be negligible, and there will be no such issues with respect to general fortune as well, if Venus is fairly strong in the chart. And if Jupiter is fairly strong, the loss of income and problem of income during the Antardasha of Ketu, that will be quite low. So it will involve, in case Mars is fairly weak in the chart, it will involve the person in wasteful ventures and causes losses, causes sufferings to younger siblings as well, makes the person introvert, troubles father, spoils marital significations, marital relationship. In case Sun is weak, in case Mercury is weak, trouble to father. In case Jupiter is weak, cause loss of income or no income in its sub period or Antardasha. So these are the main parameters to be taken into consideration while analyzing the effects of Ketu in third house in case of Aquarius ascendant. Now the last ascendant, that's the Pisces ascendant. Ketu in third house. Ketu usually gives good results in case of Pisces ascendant, but we can't generalize it for every chart. The nature of every chart is different. Every chart is nature different. The degrees of planets, the placement, the aspects, everything is different. The D9 Navamsha, the Shamsha, D6, D7, everything is different. So we can't generalize. Especially in case of Ketu and Rahu, we can't generalize things. So Ketu, if it afflicts its house of placement, it will involve the person in wasteful ventures and causes losses, causes sufferings to younger siblings, makes the person introvert, troubles father, spoils marital relationship, and causes loss of income or no income in its sub period or Antardasha. But if Mercury is weak, the harm done to marital life will be low, and if Jupiter is fairly strong in the chart, the harm done to father and this general fortune, that will be quite minimum. And if Saturn is strong, Saturn is malefic for this ascendant, but if Saturn is strong, that will also protect the general significations of 11th house, and the loss of income, that will be quite minimum. So these are the main factors that need to be taken into consideration while analyzing the effect of Ketu in third house in case of Pisces ascendant native. Do subscribe the channel, hit the bell icon in order to receive the notifications for the upcoming videos, and enjoy the amazing content on Vedic astrology, the relevant to the point and the practical approach to Vedic astrology. This is the channel that you have to grow. This is your channel, and you have to enjoy its content, and you have to share these videos as much as possible in order to convey this content to those who are in search of such content. So thank you for this session. Thank you.